In the meantime, I think I should actually increase the number of backup steam we have.
Yeah, because are we just using a lot more power now? Is that what's
Yeah,
happening?
look, our power's like doubled. Because I made sure I
Yeah.
had enough power to just about be operating. But with...
What I'm saying is that's why the uranium's running out, is it?
I think it has potential to run... It was running down before. I think it's also because it just, every now and then, it ran out for a bit, so it wasn't doing... It didn't have a big backlog of cells. But it's just, every now and then you're pretty unlucky and just don't get it. Look how much low-grade uranium we've got. We've got absolutely loads. We've got about 4, 5, 7,000 of the low-grade, and only haven't even picked up about 40 of the high-grade stuff yet. It's an accurate representation of how rare it is.
Of how what?
You know, how rare the decent, uranium you actually want to be getting for reactors is. It's a really, really, really low percentage.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's essentially what's happening. It's such a low percentage that it's taking ages to get there. So, 17. Yeah, not even had. I had just about 40, because that's what we want. We want to get 40 to be able to then regenerate. But that's a very, very, very expensive tech. That requires 1,500 of all the main bottles. The enrichment. Still, if we get that enrichment process, then we're like sound.
Sound as a pan.
Because then we'll be able to make tons and tons of 235. And there's depleted uranium rounds, which would be a really nice thing to do as well. So that makes it then that 238 becomes a limiting factor, which is kind of worrying. Because like, what do you do with the 238? Do you make it into high grade stuff through enrichment, or do you make it into ammo? Yeah. As you're looking at our power, I'm not sure even if the even if I think if the nuclear reactor was running, I don't think we'd have enough power.
Well, that means we need more. Well, not nuclear because we don't have enough fuel, but that then is a good downside to it. I didn't realise that was so difficult.
Well, we'll be able to get more nuclear. I've only got a single facility really, and only one centrifuge, but.
Right, I am about to be finished for the night. I just want to place a couple of arms and then I'm done.
That's a shame. Let's just start a new recording. I'll just link it to the last one.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's weird because I do sing the same length of times and stuff. That's all working. Make some more logistics bots, I think. So actually, I'll pick up my box again. It takes forever because I haven't got a steel pick. Steel pick, yay!
Uh-oh, my character's running towards the track and I got...
Yeah, that was a save actually, that time.
Yeah, it was shorter. So we have ore coming in. Why is plate so sparse in that factory? Copper plate.
Probably because it's getting used up.
Oh wait, because I don't think that station is actually very substantial.
It's not a very good station.
The thing is, they may do at the time, so we're just kind of chasing around a couple of issues that we had. Oh, and also, oh god, have you seen how big the nests get? That's nothing compared to how far we got out before, though.
Well, I'm reducing the number of yellow transport belts we're making, so now I can only have 100 in storage rather than the whole, the whole lot, the 4.7k.
Yeah.
because might as well just start using red belts for everything. So I'm still using picking them up. Oh no, they're so they'll still be, you know, utilised, but it won't matter in the same way, you know.
Right, this copper factory is finished. We just need to get more ore into it. For the time being, I think we've got enough. We've got enough iron ore coming in. We just have enough copper ore coming in. And it is just a case of sorting out the factory down. We've only got like a few red arms coming in.
Yeah.
Even the stack inserter would make a massive difference.
Yeah. I've also semi-automated-ish the production science.
Some of those down there have full power. Oh wait, no, they're just not being used. Yay! Plate! Saying that, I don't think it's a massive issue, because the copper into there is fine. And the copper into there is fine, because we've got very little plastic. And then we're almost there on copper plate, almost.
Yeah.
Just blue arms are rubbish, aren't they? Fast inserters. I'm quite proud of my gigantic smelting facility. That is probably about as much capacity as we had in our last big factory. And the way that it's working, I quite like the fact that the copper fills up like that, because then you end up where, you know, like you do have a buffer form, and trains can deliver much faster than belts. Yeah.
So what I have to do with the belts to the station, I have to make improved stations to load it faster.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It's enough for now.
Yeah.
But that's the same as everything. I think the ones like from the smelting factories are fine actually, because that there is 4 full. That will fill almost 4 full belts of copper. And 4 full belts of iron. That facility can't smelt any faster, so I don't think there's much point in having the train stations any different on those. We'd have to make another smelting facility.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, the iron plate one can be made, like, you know, a third bigger.
I need you. I could do this with an underground belt. What the heck am I doing? Don't need that. It's just that.
Saying that, I think we are producing more copper than we need. So even at the moment, so I think that will eventually sort of saturate.
That and then nice.
Can you actually see how much? Oh, can't actually see how much steel we've got in. That is the next pressing issue.
No, very low on steel.
We were like out of copper before. Now we're going to be out of steel the next game that we play, and steel's harder to make.
Yeah.
Saying that, there's the facility for making it doesn't need to be as big.
What I might do, I might make a couple of electric furnaces, fill them with put a couple of efficiency modules in, and just for this science factory. So then we're constantly making some steel, as long as there's iron and copper going in.
Yeah.
Just so we can like keep the, because I've got a couple of requester chests now requesting steel. Yeah.
And also more nuclear power. More power.
You request plastic. You request plastic. It's now actually got stuff there. Just so now I can actually have a automated, or very slightly automated.
What it might worth be doing is actually putting things like the key facilities, like the
Oh heck, we got a train jam.
Oh dear. On that note, I am gonna leave it for the night.
And it is another train which hasn't got refueling stop. So it's run out of fuel.
We'll find it.
It's there, it's run out of fuel, and everything is blocked up. Okay, yeah, definitely need to sort out these trains. But I want logistics bots to do it.
Which one is it?
Below my oil refinery.
Oh, I see it. That is one of my trains. Well, I'm adding...
I have an electric furnace.
I've added refuel to it. But I've probably run down to it 'cause I'm the closest.
Okay. I put a couple of productivity modules in an electric furnace. Because then it drains 6, it's like 6 kilowatts, it's nothing. Oh no, it's 80 kilowatts, isn't it?
We're spending so long, like, getting all the resources beefed up. We're like delaying making just the few blue circuits we need.
Yeah.
To run faster, which would speed up the whole thing.
I know, but that's kind of like the whole thing with this game, isn't it? You like, oh yes, let's do this bit. Oh, hang on, I need this bit and this bit and this bit. It's like, yeah.
There you go. Uh-oh. Now I've got to get across that track. Quick, before the trains come! Oh, yeah.
You cut that bit fine.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Well, considering this like massive chunk, like the fuel refinery, like the oil refinery, both those smelting plants exist yesterday, like when we started yesterday.
Yeah.
The rest of the factory looks quite puny, really, in comparison. And also the mass of trains.
Yep.
There seems to be like jams because like around the copper facility.
Yeah, it'll be due to the signals just not quite right.
I think it's because they all seem to want to go down that one route.
Yeah. Because I broke the thing. Because I changed the orientation of the track.
Oh right.
It means that there's now only like one route for a lot of the track.
It's looking much less of a mess than it was a couple of days ago.
It's got so many.
You have to zoom out so far to see all of them. We've got to get more ore deposit into the network.
Yep. Well, the ore, we've got like copper ore 1. Copper ore 4.
There's a lot of copper ore. Many iron ore deposits until you get.
Yeah, but there's a several big ones, but they're surrounded by. Actually, I suppose there isn't really, is there?
No, if you actually look at the size of it, it's not very big even.
Hmm.
Like, you look at the size of all the copper ones. There's like millions in each,
Yeah.
millions and millions. But I suppose we're not going to be using more iron than we currently are. It turns into copper by that point.
I know. We'd still need tons of iron.
My smelting plant is a bit overkill. Like the ore comes in, and it doesn't take long for it to smelt the entire lot.
I think we're just gonna have to clear out the biter nests more thoroughly. It's very difficult. I think it's almost impossible now for you to do it solo with just normal bullets. I can do it. It's just I'll probably end up blowing up more tanks, which is not ideal.
Well, when we come on next, I would recommend steel, then clear out the biters.
Yeah.
Steel won't take long. Anyway, I keep saying it, but I'm off now.
Okay.
And I will
I'm just gonna fix these. I'm just gonna fix these signals up while I remember. Yeah. Terrifying.
I'll see you in a bit, okay?
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
I think that's all the signals needed. So basically stop here and then go into one of those locations. Okay, hopefully that'll work.